Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. So these are products that I have picked up over the last few weeks. Some are brand new products, some are products that have been kind of highly recommended via TikTok or YouTube. Wanted to try them for a while and I've just got my hands on them. So I've got some Makeup Revolution, I've got some Rare Beauty, I've got the new kind of blush, although I'm going to try it as a bronzer, product from Iconic London. I've got some P.Louise, I've got some HNB Cosmetics, and I also have the brand new dupe mascara from Primark as well, which I believe to be a dupe of the Kylash. So that would be quite interesting to try. Right then, so let's get stuck in. Okay, so skincare all done. So I'm going to start off by going in with the Revolution, or the Makeup Revolution Superbase Colour Corrector Skin Base. So there were two of these to choose from. So this one is the yellow one. There was a yellow one and a green one, depending on what you want to target kind of colour correction wise. So they do have colour correcting properties in them. The green one would counteract redness and the yellow one will be more of a brightening product. So I got the yellow one anyway because I normally use the green Airbrush and wanted to try something different. So we are going to go in with this. I have removed the original outer packaging, which was just kind of like a cardboard box, but I haven't actually used this yet. It's kind of been sat in my drawer for a while. So we're going to go ahead and try this out. Right, so just pop my headband on to keep my hair out my face. So it's a fairly decent sized pot, I would say. You get 25ml in here. I'm going to go ahead and I think do my fingers. So I'm just going to pop it on kind of like I would a moisturiser really, and then massage it in to my skin. Not quite sure how much to use. I think we'll just go in with that to start off with. Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just massage it in, I think, with my hands. Okay, so that's how it's looking all massaged into the skin. Now, I'm quite surprised by this actually, because I wasn't really sure what to expect. I knew it obviously had colour correcting properties in it, but I wasn't sure what to really expect from it. It does actually remind me of that one I mentioned earlier, the Borean CC Red Correct, CC Dull Correct as well, where you put them on and then as you massage them in, they kind of start to almost change colour, which is exactly what this one's done. So if I kind of show you a bit closer, then hopefully you can see it's kind of really evened everything out. Like my skin tone looks a lot more even. My kind of little bits of rosacea that I have, they've evened out. Yeah, it's actually a really, really lovely product. And you know what? For a lighter coverage, I would be quite happy to wear this on its own as well. However, today I am going to use this underneath a foundation. So next I'm going to go in with the HNB Cosmetics Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation. So it's this one here. This I have heard really, really good things about. I've heard, I think, only positive reviews on this. So I was really excited to try it out myself. So I got this on TikTok Shop, but you can actually buy this from Boots now. I only paid about 12 quid, I think, on TikTok Shop for it, but they're always out of stock. So this one is in the shade LF4N. So it's this one here. The bottle is absolutely stunning. Really, really nice packaging. And with this one, you twist it here and then the pump comes up just here. So I'm going to pop a couple of pumps of this on the back of my hand. There we go. Oh. Bit of air in there. I've taken two to start off with. We'll see how we get on. And I'm going to use a flat topped brush and just apply this Thought it might be a bit dark, but it's actually all right. I think, you know, with the warmer weather coming along now, obviously I'm going to get a little bit more colour in my skin. So I actually think this might be all right for this time of year. Right, okay, so just brushed on to that side of my face. I'll just do this side here to start off with, and then we can compare them. Just going to take my sponge and, as I always would, pat that in. That is such a nice finish, really, really beautiful. So this is the side that I have done, and this is the side that I haven't. So as you can see, obviously there's quite a lot. I mean, my skin has texture, it's skin, but there's a lot more texture, I would say, on this side than there is showing on this side. It's definitely kind of given that almost airbrushed finish. It's really, really nice. It's a lovely finish in itself as well. It's quite kind of, as it says, like luminous. It's quite a glowy finish, which I really, really love in a foundation. And it is quite a nice coverage. It is, I'd say, on the kind of medium to full coverage side, which normally I personally, I'm not a massive fan of, unless, you know, it's for an event or something like that. But it's actually really nice, and you can't feel it. It doesn't feel like, you know, you've got a mask on or anything like that. It's really lightweight. Yeah, I think that's a really, really beautiful foundation. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face now. Right, so that's the product completely on now. I really like this. I think it's such a beautiful foundation. It's really, really nice. I like the finish of it in particular. It's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like a satin finish, but then it's got this really nice glow showing through as well. Like you can see around here, like on the high points of my face, it's kind of really, really dewy and glowy. Really pretty. Yeah, and the colour's perfect. Yeah, it's not too dark at all. It's absolutely perfect. Right, okay. So next, I think I'm going to go on and do eyes, and then we'll come back and do the rest of the base afterwards. So I'm going to do my brows first, and for that, I have the brand new Refy brow tint. So it's this one here. So this one is in the shade medium brown, and it just says brow tint on it. When I bought this in Selfridges, the lady said to me that this is really good because it sticks to your brow hairs, but it doesn't stick to the skin. So I thought, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. And the brush is quite interesting. It's kind of a ball. So it's like that. It's quite odd. But I think the idea... Quite smells strong. I think the idea of this is that, you know, you can kind of go through the brow hairs with it quite easily. So I'm going to plonk this on and just kind of go through my natural brows. It's quite a it's like a really stiff brush on it, which is quite nice because you can really get into those hairs with it. And it does give quite a nice tint. It's quite a cool toned tint as well. At the same time as being actually really quite natural looking. So there's the brow that I've put the product on, and there's the brow that I haven't. I think that you can see like quite a difference in that. I think that's actually really, really nice. It's a really nice colour. You know, it's not on the red side, it's not on the warm side or anything like that. It's a really nice cool toned brown. I think they did a lighter one than this, and then there were possibly 2 shades darker as well. I think there was like 4 in total. But for me, the medium brown is perfect. Yeah, I really like that. Right, so I've just added a couple of little kind of flicky hairs just at the front here, and that's it. Just because I don't get any growth there, so it looks a bit strange when I don't. Right, so for eyeshadow, I am going to go on with the P.Louise Go Shawty It's Your Birthday eyeshadow palette. So it is this one here, absolutely stunning packaging, as I always find with P.Louise. The packaging absolutely blows my mind. It's really, really pretty. So the palette itself is like this. So it's the same, obviously, as the outer packaging here. And then we open it up and there's a little brush just here. So I'm going to take that out. And then this is the colour story inside. This is beautiful, really, really nice. So it's obviously very neutral toned, really, really pretty. And yeah, I think that, yeah, they're all mattes. So all of these shades here are all mattes, apart from this one on the end, which is kind of like a bit of a gold sort of shimmer. I mean, I'd say on darker skin tones, you could get away with that as a highlighter actually, but it's a really pretty colour of shimmer. So I'm going to go for something obviously quite neutral today because that's what I've got to work with. This brush actually that's in the palette seems really nice. It's a really nice brush. I have got some P.Louise brushes already and I actually really like them. But we've got like a really nice fluffy end on one end. And then there's a nice kind of smudger on the other end. So yes, it's a really nice brush. So I'm going to start off by going right in the middle of the palette. So for this one just here, which is the 5th one along, and I'm going to apply that to my crease to start off with. I always find that P.Louise eyeshadows are really, really beautiful. I haven't used any in ages actually. What was the last one I used? The Sandwich palette, which is really nice. And yeah, lovely pigment, beautiful, beautiful formula. So yeah, as you can see, really nicely pigmented. So I'm just going to blend this through my crease. Okay, so we are looking at that, which is really, really nice. It's a perfect shade actually for your crease. It's almost like on the verge of a bronzer shade. It's really pretty and blends out beautifully, effortless. So what I'm going to do is take, I think, one up from the lightest shade. So this one here, and use that just to blend out the edges of that colour. I think I might actually try this brush that came in the palette to do that. So that's worked really, really nice to blend that colour out. And yeah, it's gone really nice actually. Very obviously neutral looking eye look at the moment, but that's kind of what I was expecting. I think this is a perfect everyday palette. I really do. Right, so then on the outer corner just here, I am going to go in, I don't think I'm going to go for the very darkest one, which is this one here. It's almost like, it's not quite a black, it's not quite a brown, it's almost like a bit of a charcoal shade, I would say. I'm going to go for one down from that. So it's this one here. So it's a really nice kind of chocolate brown colour. So I'm going to use that just on, wow, on the outer corner just here, just to kind of deepen it up a bit. And I'm going to take it almost up to, well, yeah, up to my crease. And just blend that through. I'm going to take it kind of in my crease slightly as well. Okay, so we're looking at that. That is so nice. It's blended in with that shade that I used before so beautifully. I'm really, really impressed with this palette. I think it is absolutely stunning. So then I'm going to go for the only shimmer that's in the palette, which will be this one just here. And I'm going to use that on the front part of my lid just here. That has picked up absolutely beautifully on the brush. It's, yeah, it's picked up really, really nice. So I'm going to pop this, as I say, wow, on the front part of my lid just here. That is beautiful. Really, really nice. Yeah, that is stunning. So beautiful. I would say, yeah, a perfect palette for everyday wear, but also for like a really nice glam sort of natural smoky eye as well. brilliant, really beautiful palette. So underneath I'm going to run under with, I think, the middle shade that I used in the crease, and just run that underneath my lower lash line just here. I'm going to take the little smudger end of this brush actually to do that. Yeah, I'm so happy with that palette. I think that's gone on beautifully. Really, really nice. Right then, so for mascara, as I say, I have this Primark one that I picked up in my last haul. And this one, I believe, now some people say it looks like the Sky High, which it does a bit, to be fair. But I think that this is more supposed to be a dupe for the Kylash. So we're going to give this a whirl. Right, okay, so the wand looks like this. I had the Sky High mascara and I can't remember what the one was like. I don't know if it was like that or not. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and apply it. So we've got like a cone sort of plastic wand. Oh, my eyes have been watering, look, and it's worn away some of the eyeshadow. I love the summer, I really do. I love it when the warmer weather comes, but hay fever is an absolute killer, isn't it? It's just like, you know, for makeup and stuff, it always makes my eyes water. And yeah, it's just not great, is it? This is a really nice mascara, actually. It's picking up my lashes beautifully. It's separating them nicely. Yeah, it's obviously, I mean, it's brand new, so it's going to be a bit wetter than usual. Well, wetter than, you know, if you've had it a couple of weeks. So yeah, it is kind of, you know, quite a wet formula, I would say. But I think that once you've had it a couple of weeks open, it'll probably, you know, dry out to, not dry, but like a nice consistency. So there is one coat of the mascara on compared to with none. Obviously my natural lashes are quite blonde, so, you know, you should be able to see it quite well. I think that's lovely. I think that's really nice. For one coat, I think that's gone on beautifully. Yeah, really impressed with that. And it was £3.50 as well. So for £3.50, that's an absolute bargain. I do like Primark mascaras, I have to say. Right, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and pop another coat on as well. And then, yeah, we'll see what it looks like after 2 coats. So there's 2 coats of the mascara on. That is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. What a bargain for £3.50. If you can get your hands on this, I highly, highly recommend it. I do think it is actually quite a lot like the Sky High one. So maybe it is supposed to be more of a dupe for that. But then if I'm being totally honest, when I saw the Kylash Kylie mascara, I did think it reminded me of that as well. So yeah, I think, I don't know which one it's supposed to be a dupe for, but it's blooming lovely. Yeah, it's definitely kind of elongated my lashes, separated them nicely, made the most of them. Yeah, I think that is a stunning mascara. Really, really nice. Right, so next I'm going to be taking the new iconic multi-use cheek glow. So I think when I saw this, if I'm being honest, I thought it was a bronzer, but now looking at the website, I think it's supposed to be a blush for kind of darker skin tones. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so it's this one here. So we've got the iconic sort of gold packaging there. And then this is what the product itself looks like. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of bronze tone, I would say, but it's got this really nice shimmer through it. I love, especially in the summertime, I love like a shimmery bronzer, which is what I kind of had in mind with this. So this one is called Kiss by the Sun, and it's in the shade Oh Honey. So I'm going to take my bronzer brush and just tap that into the product. And then we'll go on. It's quite pigmented. Let's pop a bit on there. Right, we'll go on to my usual kind of bronzer areas. bit around the top. Right, so that's how we're looking. So it is a really, really nice bronzer shade. It's not actually that shimmery when it's on the skin. So obviously we've got it here. And as I say, I just popped it around the top and a little bit on my nose as well. I think that is a stunning, stunning shade. Really, really nice. It's a really, really, I love iconic formulas anyway, but I think that's lovely. This side is probably a little bit heavy because it was a lot more pigmented than I was expecting it to be, and I went on there first. So obviously in the future, I'll just bear that in mind. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful product. Really nice, really nice. Right, so for blush, I have this one here. So this is another P.Louise product. This is the cheek of it. A flirty flush of colour liquid blush. So I have seen these all over TikTok and people really rave about them. Wanted to try it out myself. So this is another one that was purchased off TikTok shop. I got the shade Melon Mood. I love a cream blush. I really, really do. I always use the Rare Beauty ones like on an everyday basis. But yeah, there's a lot of them I do like, to be honest with you. Right, so we twist the top off and then we've got like a little sponge applicator just here. So do I squeeze? I'm a bit scared. I don't want to do it wrong. Oh, we're all good. It was just air in there. Oh, honestly. I've already dropped some foundation on the floor today. Right, okay, so I've brought some to the surface. Now, I don't know how pigmented this is going to be. I only use one like dot of the Rare Beauty one. So I think I'm going to start off with just doing the one. It's obviously, it's quite a pink shade. And using a brush just to kind of pat that in. We'll see how we get on. If I have to have more, then I will. No, I don't need more. That's really, really nice. One dot of that is fine. That's really nice. Yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. It's a really nice pink as well. It's like, it's a pretty pink. Do you know what I mean? It's lovely. It's really nice. Right. So next I'm going to use the highlighter. So for highlighter, I have the Rare Beauty Positive Light Highlighter in the shade Mesmerise. Wanted to get hold of this for the longest time. And yeah, it was just out of stock everywhere. And I managed to get it on the end on Sephora, I think it was. So the packaging looks like this. Really cute, really nice. I absolutely love Rare Beauty products. Well, all the ones I've tried so far. This is stunning. So this is the actual highlighter itself. It is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. I've heard that these are quite delicate, so you have to be quite careful with them. I think I'm going to take this brush here. So it's kind of like a fluffy highlighter brush. I hope I haven't picked up too much. That's amazing. Do you know what? I have been looking for me, the perfect highlighter, one that melts into the skin, doesn't like sit textured on the top of the skin or anything like that. I've got quite a lot of texture on my skin, so obviously I don't want to emphasize that. And I would say this is the perfect highlighter for me. I'm so happy with this, I really am. So I'm just going to do the other cheek as well. That is just so, so pretty. It looks wet on your skin. It's just so nice. Can you see that? Like the sheen it gives. That's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Right, I've found my favourite highlighter. So, yeah, this isn't going anywhere. That is absolutely beautiful. Really, really a beautiful colour as well. There were 4 different shades to choose from. And, yeah, I was told that this is the most popular one, which I thought would be Enlighten looking at the shades online. But, no, apparently it's this one. But yeah, it's stunning. Absolutely love that. Really, really nice. That's definitely going to make its way into my everyday collection. So then for lips, I also have another Rare Beauty product. So it's this one here. So it's the new lip oil. And I got the shade Wonder. I can't remember. Hope was the one that I actually really wanted. But yeah, it's out of stock everywhere. So I went for this one, which I think is still going to be a really lovely shade. It's slightly darker than Hope. But yeah, it still looks lovely. So on the wand, it looks like this. So we're going to try this on. It doesn't really have a smell. I really like the doe foot. It's kind of like that. So it's like quite flat. That feels so nice on the lips. It feels beautiful, really, really lovely. Yeah, it's weird. It does feel like a lip oil would. You know, you can feel it's like a kind of oily texture on the lips, but it doesn't feel too kind of like too oily, if you know what I mean. It's really nice. Yeah, that is beautiful. Really, really nice. I love the colour. I think the colour's lovely, especially in the summer. I think that's going to be, you know, really nice. It looks nice with the neutral eye as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I think that's lovely. I think it leaves like a stain as well. It's like a lip stain. Right, okay, so here's the finished look and I am so happy with this. Literally every product I've tried today, I am really, really happy with. There's nothing I disliked at all. I would say the ones that really stood out to me were definitely the eyeshadow palette. Absolutely stunning. And as I say, that would be perfect for like the day or, you know, a glam kind of smoky eye as well. I think it's a really, really beautiful, beautiful formula. Stunning palette, really nice. The mascara as well was so good. I love that mascara, really nice. And the highlighter was just beautiful. Definitely the highlighter that I've been after. It is just perfect, really, really nice. Yeah, and the bronzer, I really like the bronzer as well, and the lip oil, all of it. I think it's really nice, lovely products. So as always, all products shown in today's video I will link in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes or anything like that. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!